Hello ladies and gentlemen, friends, foes and family of YouTube. I have decided to take a break from playing video games and I decided to put a shirt on and make this video. So today I'm going to be talking about why How to Train Your Dragon 2 is better than the Lego Movie and a couple of other Oscar things, snubs and surprises. I know I shouldn't take it so seriously since it's all about who's in their club, but you know, it's still fun to see who wins and it's good to see movies get recognised that deserve it. But the main subject of this video is the snub of Lego Movie for Best Animated Feature, and I wholeheartedly agree that Lego Movie should have been nominated. It's really good. It's my second favourite animated feature of the year, although I have not seen Princess Kaguya yet, which I really want to, so I will try to seek that out. But there's been a lot of controversy and a lot of anger, and the internet has exploded over Lego Movie not getting nominated, and the general consensus is that it is the best animated movie of the year, but people forget about How to Train Your Dragon 2 because it really is a really good movie, and it's been ignored too much. I think there was one other institution, I can't remember what it was, that didn't even nominate it. It nominated the Box Trolls over it, which is ridiculous. The Box Trolls was fun, it was good, but you know, it had a lot of problems as well. I love animated movies, blah blah blah. I love Disney. Big Hero 6 was awesome too, but How to Train Your Dragon 2 is just something really special, and I think it's one of the best animated movies to come out in years, and I think it is better than the Lego Movie, and really deserving of defeating it. So, of course, I'm still pissed off that Lego Movie didn't get nominated, because it should have. It's a really good movie, but I'm glad at the same time, because this gives How to Train Your Dragon 2 a much better chance of winning, unless they cop out and give it to Disney again. But anyway, here are my reasons why How to Train Your Dragon 2 is better than the Lego Movie and any other animated feature this year. It treats its audience with more intelligence. Now, back in the 90s and stuff, animation was really good. I mean, sure, it wasn't as technically advanced as it is now, but every single movie had a really great message, and it wasn't afraid of tackling dark subjects and things, like The Lion King, I don't know many people who didn't get teary-eyed in Mufasa's death scene. I didn't, but that's because I'm a stone-hearted bitch. Back in the day, kids' movies weren't afraid to treat kids maturely. They exposed them to dark themes and showed them how to deal with it. But nowadays, a lot of movies are really sugar-coated. Stuff like, you know, overhyped stuff like Frozen, and I like Frozen, I own it, but it is very overrated. Even Big Hero 6, which I thought was really good, was still a bit too, like, you know, kiddish, and I know it's a kids movie, it's gonna be kiddish, but I like it when a movie can throw in some adult humor, and like it doesn't treat its audience like idiots. Like Lego Movie has a really good message for kids as well. It you know, be yourself, don't be a conformist, but it's still very simple and flashy and stuff. Now that's not to the movie's detriment, but How to Train Your Dragon 2, it tells a really real story, like, as real as you can be in a movie about dragons, but it is raw. I mean, it's not afraid of tackling dark subject matter. I'm not going to go into spoilers for anyone who's interested in seeing it, but there is a certain character's death scene, and normally movies would be too afraid to kill off a character of this caliber, but it's handled very well, and the way the characters deal with it shows you how to deal with death, how to let go, and just sort of, you know, how to overcome it and shit. It's, you know, there's a lot of dark themes in it, and some themes about growing up and stuff. Even in the first one, when Hiccup loses his leg and shit, you know. It's also got great themes about tolerance and peace, yada. But basically, it doesn't dumb things down. It doesn't treat kids like idiots, which is what most movies do nowadays. And, you know, this is the type of movie I want to show to my kids if I ever have them, which is probably not likely, but, you know, if I had kids, this is the kind of movie I want to show to them. I would show the Lego Movie to them as well, though, because, you know, it's awesome. Another reason that How to Train Your Dragon 2 is awesome is that it has strong female characters. You've got Astrid, who's his Hiccup sort of girlfriend, blah blah. She's never really a damsel in distress. She's a strong character. She saves Hiccup a couple of times, and you know, she's a strong love interest. She's not just there to be the love interest. You know, she's her own character. But then you've got Hiccup's mother, who is one of the strongest female characters I've seen all year. You know, she's a freaking dragon tamer. She's been living alone for 20 years just with the dragons. She can tame any dragon. She can go toe-to-toe with Drago Bloodfist and shit. She is a badass, and she is awesome, voiced by Cate Blanchett. She's an awesome character. Lego Movie, you know, you've got Wildstyle, who's cool, but even then, she's still a damsel in distress a lot of the time, and she's always like, oh, my man, Batman, blah, 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 and always has to be saved by someone. So, yeah, Lego Movie is a bit of a sausage fest. And then there's Unikitty, who's a girl and downright annoying. Another point for How to Train Your Dragon 2 is it uses a really good voice cast, and it picks people who are right for the characters rather than just picking random celebrities, which is what happens in the Lego Movie, because in the Lego Movie you can, every single character you're like, oh yeah, that's that person, that's that celebrity, that's freaking, what's his name, playing that character. How to Train Your Dragon 2, the characters disappear into, the actors disappear into their characters, with the exception of, I guess, Jay Baruchel.
Ah, thanks, Dad. I'm pretty impressed with myself, too.
When have I ever done that with my hands?
You just did.
Okay, just...
Yeah, he sticks out like a sore thumb, but he's still good in it. But, you know, people like Gerard Butler, and then Cate Blanchett doing a Viking accent. Then, I think you've got Jonah Hill and McLovin in supporting roles, but I didn't even know it was them. Djimon Hounsou plays the villain, who is awesome. I didn't even know that was him. You know, it has a cast that sinks into the characters, and, you know, it doesn't overuse celebrities just to get people to see the movie, which, in the Lego Movie, you could probably name 20 different celebrities that are in it. I'm not going to bother because I'm lazy and I don't do research, but I know for a fact that there are a shitload of famous people in it who stick out like a sore thumb. Some people are exceptions, like Liam Neeson is excellent as the good cop, bad cop. Chris Pratt, you know, he's great as Emmett, and, you know, they're all good still, but it just seems they all stick out, and it kind of takes you out of it a little bit, because you feel like you're just listening to this celebrity talk. But keep in mind throughout this whole video, I'm not shitting on the Lego Movie at all. I gave it like 9.5 out of 10. I absolutely loved it. It is near perfect movie, and I'm not trying to discredit it in the slightest. I'm just trying to bring some attention to How to Train Your Dragon 2. You know, another reason it's really great is the technical aspects, man. That animation is some of the most beautiful shit I've ever seen in an animated movie. I rewatched it on DVD, which is something I rarely do with animated movies, but even on the shitty DVD, it still looked beautiful, and it held my attention the whole time, even the second time I watched it. I mean, it looks absolutely stunning. The voice acting is great. The sound effects are awesome. Toothless alone is a reason to love this movie. Toothless is so lovable, but he's so badass. He's one of my favourite movie sidekicks. I even think this movie's better than the first one. Some people didn't, but I think it just raises the stakes and, you know, it develops the characters further, which was really, really good. The first one had an amazing character arc for everybody as well, but, you know, that's not what this video is about. But yeah, the script is really good. The music is awesome. The music is, as Jaron would say, baroque. You know, like Viking music is really, really cool. Yeah, it's just such a great movie for kids, and it's just such a good message and stuff. And I think that should, I mean, I think Rio 2 made more money than that, and that is just a fucking travesty, because more people needed to see this movie because it is really, really great. That's that's DreamWorks have just paid me to advertise their movie, so, you know, watch How to Train Your Dragon 2 if you're into that sort of stuff, you know, if you're into cartoons and stuff like I am, a 17-year-old who loves cartoons. But anyway, yeah, that's about all I have to say about How to Train Your Dragon 2 in the Lego Movie. I still want to see The Tale of Princess Kaguya, so that's cool, but in a way, I'm glad Lego Movie got snubbed, because, you know, it's already made, like, millions and millions and millions of dollars, and everyone knows what it is, and it's freed up room for lesser-known movies like Song of the Sea and Princess Kaguya to come up and get nominated. But, plus, I'm glad that How to Train Your Dragon 2 has a better chance of winning, but yeah, I still love the Lego Movie, and everything is awesome as a song with such a successful satire on pop music that it became the very thing that it was satirizing, which is pretty cool. Props to the Lego Island there. The Lego Island, the Lonely Island. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say about How to Train Your Dragon 2, and I'm just going to talk about a couple of other Oscar topics that have been on my mind. Gone Girl, completely snubbed. That's fucking bullshit. That actually makes me mad. No one else seems to care, really. No one's really mentioned that in the big snubs. Don't know why no one liked the movie. I loved it. It is very high up in my best movies of the year list, which, by the way, I will be making after January 31st, because that's when I'm going to be seeing Birdman and a couple other movies, so hold out for that. I'm also getting a new mic, so my sound quality is going to be better. But Gone Girl is a brilliant movie. I think I've seen it 4 times now. It is intense. The music is amazing. It is so well directed, but it got nominated for fucking nothing. I mean, I was thinking it could at least go for Best Original Score. Come on, the score is amazing. I mean, Theory of Everything won the Golden Globe, which pissed me off, because that should have gone to Interstellar. And that's nominated here, and I'm not going to be happy if that wins. Because I think it's a really overrated score. It's very good, you know, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's a bit more generic compared to the other ones. Interstellar's score is so powerful, and, you know, it's so original that it's just one of the most amazing things. I bought the CD and I can just listen to it, like, at any time. Same with the Gone Girl score. It's so unique and perfect to the movie. Trent Reznor really knows what he's doing. Like, his work on The Social Network was just as amazing, if not better. Even The Imitation Game, I think, has a really, really, really great score that deserves to be recognised. And The Grand Budapest Hotel, which I don't think was nominated. But Gone Girl snubbed and everything. Adapted screenplay. Dude, I would have picked it to win that shit, but not even nominated. Rosamund Pike got in for Best Actor, which I'm very, very glad for. If she won, it would make up for everything. She is absolutely brilliant. She is my favourite performance of the year, and she is electrifying in Gone Girl. And if she won, I would be so goddamn happy. But nah, it's probably going to go to Julianne Moore and her Oscar bait fucking movie, Still Alice, which I've seen. It's a good movie. She's really good in it, but it's so Oscar baity. You can tell they just made it for her to win an Oscar. I haven't seen a lot of the other candidates. Felicity Jones is alright. I'm going to see Wild, so I'll see how Reese Witherspoon is. But Rosamund Pike, please win. But Gone Girl, snubbed. Fincher for Best Director. The Academy do not like Fincher, which is ridiculous. The Social Network, man. That is just a brilliant piece of directing. I'm very glad Whiplash was nominated. I think it was nominated about 5 or 6 times, because that is one of my favourites as well, and it is so good. I've seen it 3 times. Got him for Best Picture. I'm really glad, even though it probably took spots of Gone Girl and Nightcrawler. Another thing, I think Nightcrawler, this is a very unpopular opinion, sorry I'm jumping around everywhere here, but I think Nightcrawler is really, really overrated. I still love it. It's in my top 20 favourite films of the year, but I think it's really overrated. I really liked it, but I didn't, you know, the way people talk about it like it's the best movie ever made, I disagree. I mean, Gyllenhaal's definitely Oscar-worthy. He got fucked over there, because apparently Carell was actually supporting in Foxcatcher, but they gave him lead. Yeah, they fucked him over. It definitely deserves its screenplay nomination. But everything else, I think there are better movies. You know, the directing was good, but, you know, there were more deserving efforts by David Fincher and Damien Chazelle. Yeah, and the score was good, but, you know, again, as I've already talked about, better scores. I do think, it was very overrated, and I'm going to get a lot of people mad at me for this, because I posted a similar thought on Facebook, and I already got a few people angry at me. But, yeah, where was I when I got onto that tangent of Nightcrawler? Whiplash. Yeah, I'm very glad it got nominated for Best Picture. It doesn't have a shot in hell at winning. The winner is probably going to be either Birdman or Boyhood, which I'll be happy with. I've seen Boyhood, really liked it. Very impressive feat. I'm going to see Birdman in about a week, so pumped for that. Yeah, so I'll be happy with either one of those winning. I'm just glad to see Whiplash get the recognition. Best Screenplay, very happy for Whiplash. J.K. Simmons is a lock for Supporting Actor. And I think it got Sound Editing and stuff, which is, you know, really good, because it really deserves it. And Best Film Editing, which I hope it wins. Gone Girl should have got nominated for Film Editing too. Where is it? Nope, no Gone Girl. Trying to think of any other snubs. Well, of course, there have been a lot of great movies that nobody saw that just aren't really Oscar material. Like, for some reason, The Babadook is ineligible, but that should have got nominated. Best Director, Best Sound Editing, you know, shit like that. Best Production Design, even, maybe. Because that movie was really impressive, but for some reason, it's ineligible for Oscars, because I don't fucking know. But, yeah, Essie Davis, Best Actress, even. But yeah, that's my thoughts. I'm not gonna try and take it too seriously this year, because, you know, last year they snubbed shit like Prisoners and Rush, you know, I can't forgive him for that, and so I don't take it as seriously anymore, because you just got to be in their little club. That's probably why Gyllenhaal wasn't nominated, even though he does deserve it, man. He's such a good actor. Yeah, anyway, random video all over the place, I know, again, about movies, which a lot of people don't like, but fuck it, this is my channel, and this is what I like talking about. I'm probably going to drop off in the quantity of videos I make in the next few months, because I'm starting school back in about 3 days, which I'm fucking dreading. But I'm, one announcement, next year, or this year, for Creative Arts, I'm going to be making a couple of short films, so I'm going to be uploading them here. Hopefully they turn out well. The first one's going to be a sort of generic thriller type movie, you know, something simple to get the juices flowing and get my feet wet making movies. And the next one I'm probably going to do a comedy or a drama or whatever, you know, see what idea comes to mind. So look forward to that in 2015. Hopefully some more rants if I can find something to get pissed off about, but don't hold your breath. Thanks for watching, and have a lovely day.